Hello, today I will be doing a brief demonstration of UnityBPO's duplicate patient application that's going to be hosted on the ServiceNow platform. We'll want to start by opening up the web browser and navigating to unitybpo.service-now.com. For this demo, I'm going to go ahead and be logging into our test environment. You will want to log in with your Active Directory credentials, which should be your first name dot last name, and the same password you used to log into the computer with. After you're done typing in the credentials, go ahead and hit Login. After you have logged into ServiceNow, you'll be at the home page. A couple of elements to go through. The middle section is the content frame. This is where the majority of our interactions through the website will occur. At the very top, we have the banner. All the way on the right, you should be able to see who's logged in. If you click on the gear icon, we can configure a couple of general settings, including theme. If we want to change the theme of how our system looks, I'm going to go ahead and keep it on the system default for now. And then lastly, we have the application navigator bar on the left-hand side. This is where we'll search through our applications. The one we're interested in right now is duplicate patients. So go ahead and give that a click. This is the duplicate patients form. The requester name and the requester email fields are both auto-populated with information about the currently logged on user. Note that these fields are still editable, and you can simply click on them to make changes if required. The first field that will require our attention is the requester practice field. This is a reference field, so to populate it, we'll want to start by clicking on the magnifying glass. This brings up a new window that lists all of the Axia locations we have in our database. For this demonstration, I'll be searching for the Riverview location in Hazlitt. To narrow this list, I'll perform a search by typing in some search criteria in the search field located at the top of this window. Note, this search can only be applied to a single column at a time. In this case, it is the name column, but you can change this if needed. I'll be leaving it as name for this demonstration. In the search field, I'll use ServiceNow's wildcard symbol, which is the star key, followed by a search word. By typing *river and hitting enter, the list will return only records that contain the word river in the name. This is the record I'm looking for. So when I click on it, it'll go ahead and populate in the requester practice field. Back on the form, we see that we have some patient account information that we have to fill out. This includes the patient ID and some follow-up questions as to whether the patient has a portal account or an open pregnancy case. I'll go ahead and quickly fill these out, keeping in mind that patient account 1 is the account that I'm going to keep, and patient account 2 is the account that I'm planning to merge. When we're done filling out this information, we have two options: save and submit. Submit sends the request off to be processed. It also returns you to a blank form, so that way you can start on the next job. Save, on the other hand, is for use cases where you have multiple accounts that need to be merged into the same parent account. I'll go ahead and save this record, so that way we can further explore this feature. After you click Save, you will notice that another user interface option becomes available. The Insert and Stay button allows you to submit a record, but reload a new form with all the previous data still populated in the fields. I will now submit 2 records for several accounts that need to be merged with my made-up parent patient ID of 54321. I will begin by clicking on Insert and Stay in order to submit my first request. Keep an eye on the number field, because it will increment, signifying that we are now on a new record. Now all I have to do is simply change the patient ID to merge, assuming that everything else remains the same. And I can again select whether I want to insert and stay, or simply submit. This training content has been brought to you by UnityBPO. We create better lives every day.